Now that's what I call a spaceship. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, I have converted the cockpit of my car into really what I sort of have been dreaming about ever since hearing about the Model 3, that it would be released to the public, whatever it was, 4 years ago now, I think. And that is that when Elon Musk said that imagine the steering wheel in the car and the cockpit, it'll be like a spaceship. Well, the Model 3 is anything but like a spaceship. I view a spaceship as being advanced, having a lot of visible data, being unique. And the Model 3, though it is elegant and I really do like the design, it definitely doesn't have that spaceship feel to it. So I decided to convert my car into what I thought would be the ideal setup. Now, for those of you that have been watching the channel for a while, you know that I manufacture an adjustable screen mount for the center screen. Now, this was sort of phase one to my ultimate dream of making this car what I wanted it to be. And what my screen mount does is it lowers the screen 1 3/4 and pitches it forward by 9 degrees and is sideways angle adjustable. So you could pitch it toward you or have it parallel with the dash, but it gives it a sleeker layout and look, as well as positioning it so that you can reach it better and it's not so dominant. In the original position, I think it's too vertical, too high up, and I prefer it pitched toward me slightly, similar to the way the Model S screen is pitched toward the driver. And then beyond that, those of you that have been watching for a while know that I've modified several steering wheels over the last 6-8 months or so. And I really like the cut top steering wheel arrangement. And but I've made a few cut top wheels, and I've sold them, which is great. And I'm very thankful that that people have been interested in the wheels and have been purchasing them. But admittedly, it is very difficult to manufacture a cut top wheel. And so I wanted to figure a way to make a cut top steering wheel less difficult to manufacture and less expensive. And that's what we've got here. But I'm going to be doing a separate video on the wheel, on this particular wheel, at a later date. So, but I wanted to push forward on that because I wanted another cut top wheel so I could mount a screen in front of it and have this area open. And my most recent cut top wheel sold. So I thought, I'm never going to get a screen in front of my wheel because people keep buying my cut top wheels, which again is great. I thought I have to figure out how to make cut top steering wheels easier to make so that if people buy them, I can make another one right away and not have it block the view of the screen. So what I did here, this is a 6-inch Samsung tablet. It was the smallest tablet I could find. Now, I also have this tablet mounted down here to the center console. And this tablet is used for business. I check email, I do work for a warranty company, and I log onto their website to do billing there. I do have the Scan My Tesla app on this screen because I already had that screen, so I may as well use it. But the thing is, to look at the data down here, I had to take my eyes off of the road and look down at it. So I was typically putting it into autopilot to look down and monitor the data. I really wanted to be able to monitor the data on essentially a gauge binnacle. Somebody just left a voicemail. Essentially on a gauge binnacle display like this. And I thought it's something that's been on my mind for a while. Now, Mountain Pass Performance has teamed up with Motec, which is a company that makes, among other things, a race car digital, basically a digital display, a gauge binnacle. And Mountain Pass Performance has a bracket to mount it to the steering column so it moves with the wheel, and it's configurable and shows a bunch of data. Really, really cool. And I would love to get one, but it's just shy of $3,000. Now, I'm not knocking the price. That's what a motorsport digital dash costs. So they're not price gouging or anything. That's just what they cost. But I thought, there's got to be a way to do this more reasonably priced. And so to that end, I was looking at this tablet, and I was holding it in front of the wheel, and it was a little bit too big, so I started looking around. This is the smallest tablet that I could find, apart from going to a large format phone. Now, I have a Note 7, a Samsung Note 7 phone, which is a relatively large phone, and initially I thought, well, I'll get another phone and mount it there. But then I realized I have the Scan My Tesla app on this phone too, and I just kind of propped it up, and all the gauges were really not too small to see, but they were not easy to see. My wife and son are just coming home here. So they were a little bit difficult to see on the screen. And so I thought, I want a tablet. This tablet's too big. My phone's too small. So I hunted around, and it was like $90 brand new for this older style Samsung 6-inch tablet computer. And that tablet, it's just connected to Bluetooth to the OBD2 dongle. And the only purpose for this tablet at all is to run this app. And I thought, well, I only need a cheap one. I don't need a high-end tablet since it's only going to be running the app. And so I went ahead and paid the $9 and whatever cents to pay for the Scan My Tesla app on this device, and then $90 for this. So I've got $100 spent on the tablet and the app, and basically no money spent on modifying the steering wheel. That was just labor. And now I have this Spaceship interior, and I truly believe that this is the future of electric cars, is a large screen in the center, but with certain pertinent information right in front of you. And I understand why Tesla did it this way. It makes right and left-hand drive cars easy to do. It's cheaper to make the car. Everything's on one display. I mean, I get it. Minimalist and all that. But I really like this. And if let's say I'm in autopilot, just cruising on the expressway, I really don't need to see the data, or it's at night and I don't want the brightness of this console in front of me. All I have to do is turn it off, and now it's black. So, or turn it back on and reactivate it. If I really want to, I could do other things. I don't have anything else set up on here, but I could set it up to stream music or whatever, but the car will do that. But I could use this tablet for other things. There are also other automotive dashboard softwares, and I may start experimenting with using those as well. But the Scan My Tesla app is what I am familiar with. It's what I own. All right. Well, as you can see, got the tablet mounted there onto the dash, and if you go around behind, there is a Delrin plastic standoff mounted to the dash panel. But it's a relatively clean install. I wanted to make sure that it had that hovering away look similar to the center screen. And if you'll notice, I did my best to match the tilt back angle of that screen to the main screen on the car. So, and the height is relatively similar. But yeah, so this cutaway wheel, I wanted to make sure that I had it all finished so that it would provide a view of the screen. A rounded off wheel would work if I raised the steering wheel up a bit to lower the amount of space that screen superintends down by just raising this. This screen is fixed to the dash, so as the steering column moves up and down, the position of the screen will change in relation to the steering wheel. So that's basically the look at my eyes from my seat, and that angle. So it's snowing out. Can't really do a whole lot of drive testing, but I wanted to show you guys. I thought you'd get a kick out of it. All right, so you can see there's an image from the driver's seat. And here's an image from behind the seats, kind of panning around. So you can see All 3 screens there, up and working. But I am very, very pleased with this setup. I've been driving it around before it started snowing, and just giddy with how nice this thing is to use. So anyway, that's today's video. This is it. You've probably noticed I haven't been uploading much lately, and that's because I had the wheel done, but I didn't have the tablet mounted, and I wanted to get everything done and shoot one video on this combined. So, and I know you guys are going to ask, am I going to offer a kit to mount this tablet to the dash? Maybe. I don't know for sure. It's definitely a possibility. But for right now, I want to just go ahead and use this on my own, see if there's any pros or cons to it, or well, if there's any cons to it. I know the pros, but see if there's any specific negatives to using this. And but I'm excited about it, and I also think that it's going to help my video content in the future. I'm going to be able to put my camera here over my shoulder, aiming out the window, and where you can still see the data on the screen. And also, this is why I haven't been doing more with the Scan My Tesla app. I told you guys I'd be doing videos on different data points, because I wanted to get this arrangement all done before I continue with that. So you can be expecting much more technical content coming up here very soon. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, and go ahead and look for more videos on this coming up soon. If you have a screen mount kit ordered, we are plowing through the orders as quick as we can. The delay is the sleeves, the fabric sleeves in the back. If you have a screen mount kit ordered and you'd like your kit sooner, I can pretty much ship kits almost immediately without the fabric sleeve. The fabric sleeve is the delay. I'm getting batches in periodically. I'll have another batch this weekend, but I can ship a lot more screen mounts without the sleeve. So if you want your kit without the sleeve, shoot me a message, let me know, send me an email, and I can ship your kit sooner. If you want to wait for the sleeve, then it's just whenever I get them. I'm running a few weeks behind at this point. But anyway, that's that. So I'm looking forward to using the car with the screen up front and giving you guys all the information that I can regarding it. So thanks, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'm also looking forward to doing some snow driving, both in the Model 3 and in our little smart electric drive. So be watching for an electric drive sliding video coming up. Thanks, guys. Have a good day now. Bye-bye.